Dear Herr Stiefel, for the past 24 hours I have considered and reconsidered everything you have wrote to me, and it is with a heavy heart that I now take up my pen. To provide you with the cost of passage to America will, I give you my most solemn assurance, not be possible. In the first place, I don't have funds like that at my disposal. And in the second place, even if I did have them, it would be the most grievous sin imaginable to furnish you with the means of committing such a rash and fateful act. You would be doing me a bitter injustice, Herr Stiefel, if you were to see in my refusal a sign of insufficient love. On the contrary, it would be the most gross violation of my duty as a motherly friend if I were to allow your momentary distress to cause me to lose my own head as well and blindly yield to my immediate impulses in the situation. I am fully prepared, should you so desire, to write to your parents. I will try to convince them that over the course of this term you did everything you could do, that you exhausted all your strength to the point that a strict judgment on your abilities would not only be unjustified, but would have the most detrimental of effects on your spiritual and physical well-being. Your veiled threat to take your own life should I not make it possible for you to run away did, quite frankly, Herr Stiefel, put me off somewhat. No matter how undeserved one's misfortunes may be, one must never, ever allow oneself to be driven to choose underhanded methods. The way in which you would make me, who has shown you nothing but kindness, responsible for a potential atrocity, smacks at something only a mean-spirited person could all too easily construe as an extortion attempt. I must confess that this is the very last thing I would have expected from you, who in all else is so well aware of one's duty to oneself. However, I'm firmly convinced that you were still too much under the influence of your initial fright to be fully aware of what you were doing. And so, I trust that these words of mine will find you in a more composed frame of mind. Accept matters as they stand. In my opinion, it is wholly impermissible to judge a young man by his report card. We have too many examples of very poor students who grew up to be excellent people, and vice versa, of outstanding students who acquitted themselves rather indifferently in life. In any case, you have my assurance that your misfortunes will not, insofar as it lies in my power, in any way affect your intercourse with Melchior. It will continue to be a joy to see my son in the company of someone who, no matter how the world may judge him, was able to win my fullest sympathies. So chin up, Herr Stiefel. Greater crises of one kind or another befall each and every one of us, and simply have to be survived. If everyone immediately resorted to dagger and poison, the world might soon run out of people. Hoping to hear from you again soon, with my very best wishes. Love your unswervingly devoted, motherly friend, Fanny G.